Welcome to Group Insights for the Soul. I am Bridget Muratore. I am an energy bodywork specialist, and we decided to do Group Insights for the Soul as a way for two or three people to come online with us with a question or a situation and just experience a little insight. We find the way energy works, it is a communication between the creator, I call God, some may call source or life force that rolls freely through each one of us. And when we come together in groups, that love it doesn't waste any time. And so a situation that may be coming up in my world can have benefit for somebody else and vice versa. So that's what Group Insights for the Soul is all about. We come together, have a situation or a question, and we tap into the love, God, life force to see what is being called for each one of us. So, Lori, is there anything else?
No, I'm just excited to be here. I'm Lori. I am a consciousness coach, a reality creation teacher. Obviously, I love to play with intuition, and I love being in the moment, and that's one of the things that Bridget and I kind of get off on with why this is such a cool offering for us, because we love to just be in the present moment and see what is God telling us right now for whoever it is that is in our circle. And today, Sherry's here, and we had someone else who was going to come and join us, and unfortunately, could not. So we're going to do something really fun today because, again, that group energy is super dynamic, and we want Sherry to be able to benefit. We want you guys to be able to benefit from the group, and so Sherry, we're going to pull a card for Sherry, and then I'm going to pull a card for Bridget, and then I will pull my own card, but then Bridget will give me some insight on my card, which will be super fun today. And one of the things that even Sherry and I talked about, we did a little conversation yesterday. It is on our channel, so check it out because it's super juicy. But one of the things that came up that I think is so beautiful about what we want to cultivate is so often in our spiritual journey, we want to get it right. And we want to have the answers, and we want to know that we're evolving, and we want to leave behind everything that might be wrong with us or that we lack. And recognizing that Jesus said, "Come to me like a child." And we're always going to want to know more, and we're always going to lack, and there's always going to be things that we're fixing or adjusting or letting go of. And so recognizing that there's nowhere to get except for the present moment. And so I love the act of continuing to be open. I know that my old patterns were pretend like you're the expert, pretend like you're the guru. Don't let other people like give to you in public. There's a space for that in private. And that's just not how we want to roll here. We want to be completely authentic and real. And this is us. And this is who we are. And we're always on a journey. So I love this interaction with Bridget and I both getting to receive on this call, because it is the expansion, and it's a giver and a receiver, and both are equal. And so just being able to do that on this call is one growth for me, you guys. Like, I would have never allowed that in the past. And so I'm just excited to be here for that. So let's get started. Let me find the other deck we're supposed to be. Okay, Sherry, I have 3 decks. 1, 2, or 3?
Uh, 3.
All right. So you chose, it's Angel Oracles is the deck
Ooh,
that you chose.
okay.
And your card, see that?
I see it, but I can't read it.
Oh, I'm going to read it to you. I just wanted to show you the image. Okay.
All right.
So, opportunity to forgive. Ooh, this is really small. Okay, hold please. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiveness, thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion.
Okay.
And really quick, what I love about when we just show up and say, and I apologize, we had a little conversation with Sherry before we pushed record, and then I forgot to actually include you guys in that. But Sherry had said, I've got so much going on, and I'm getting all these downloads, and I'm growing so much. I'm in this huge expansion space, and I just want to see whatever God has for me. And so that's, I think, the beauty of the cards, because God's like, oh, here's the thing that I want you to pay attention through all of that. And so I love that God knows the root of it all and where we need to start and where we need to be present. And so I'm grateful for this card that came up. So Bridget.
Yeah. The image on the card, it immediately brought up a healer presence within you. Um, and what I kept getting was this healing journey. Everything has been focused on you growing through the healing journey. And there is a piece that is your journey, your path that heals others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. That's spot on.
Yeah. I think that's the beauty too of the different I'm coming back to our in free practice of I am 100% physical and 100% spirit. I am both. And as even Lori mentioned at the beginning of the call, I am both receiver and giver. And I feel like that's all connected as well. We, there's we as humans, we are multifaceted. And as you've done so much work on healing yourself and all of the things that you've done, and there is now like a next step that
Mhm.
is towards
Yeah,
others. Helping others on their journey is very, very strong.
yeah. It almost makes you want to cry in a good way.
Yeah, yeah. Lori?
Yeah.
So, one of the things about this journey of evolution, expansion, growth, healing, all of the things, is exactly what Bridget said, that multifaceted. And to understand that we are all of it, right? We are the giver and we are the receiver. And our consciousness, um, in order to experience anything, we have to have the availability of the opposite, right? In order to experience receiving, we have to have the capacity to give. In order to give, we have to have the capacity to receive, right? And when it comes to forgiveness, I think this is one of the deepest um, uh, fuckeries um, that we have to navigate through. And if it is only I forgive you for what you did to me, we actually strengthen a victim mentality.
Mhm.
If, however, we evolve to a place where I get to forgive me for positioning myself to allow you to have even done the thing to me. Now, the situation is the same, but the energy from which we come is very different. I'm owning my power, I'm owning my identity as creator, that nobody could do that to me without my permission. And unfortunately, we have a lot of wounded healers that are doing some beautiful things, yet unknowingly fueling that victim mentality and evolving to a place where we are a healed healer. Now, we're never healed, right? That's one of the beautiful things about, oh my gosh, where we started and what's so cool about the fact that Bridget and I are going to give and receive even on this call. Is that we're always evolving, we're always progressing. However, there is a mentality of my identity, right? If the forgiveness is only for them because they were bad and mean and they did to me, I actually never evolve into that identity of creator because I can't be a creator and a victim at the same time. And so this is where sometimes seeing ourselves as the creator doesn't feel good, because then we go, why would I create that? I would have never created that. They're the jerk. I'm not the jerk. They're the jerk. Right? Instead of taking out all of the story of anybody being a jerk and just looking at it as the data. Oh, I positioned myself to receive that so I could learn something so that I could then give it to somebody else. Now it's not, oh, this happened to me and I had to forgive them and now I'm forgiven and so I can do the thing. That's still that yucky energy, as opposed to separating it and going, the data is somebody did something really shitty to me and I allowed it. I welcomed it. I planned it before I had a body. All of these things, like I am still the creator of that. And now I'm
Mhm.
going to navigate from my power. So even going to a place where we have to forgive ourselves for allowing the person to do it. We have to forgive ourselves for being dumb enough to fall for it. We have to forgive ourselves for being weak enough. All the things that we tell the story, instead of just, oh, I'm ready to forgive myself. The part of me that didn't know any different, or the part of me that forgot that I chose it, or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But the biggest calling of forgiveness is actually, at least what I'm perceiving from this card for you in this moment, is you get to forgive yourself. You get to forgive yourself for all the things you think you're not. You get to forgive yourself for all the things that you think you should be. You get to forgive yourself for all the mistakes, all the things that you think you should have done differently. You get to forgive yourself and you get to be free because God already says you're forgiven. Now, are you going to come into agreement? Or, believe it or not, this is our arrogance going, I can't forgive myself. Oh, but God already forgives you. Oh, yeah, but I can't forgive myself. Oh, so you're not going to come into agreement with God. So now it's not the thing that's causing the dis-ease. It's our disagreement with God that causes the dis-ease. And
Right.
now you get to forgive yourself because God already has. And that is the shift in consciousness. So I know that was a really big buildup for that, but I feel like all of that underneath stuff we have to understand so that the ease of forgiving ourselves is there. Because you are a powerful, powerful healer, teacher, coach, all the things. And we want to do that from a healed place, from a forgiven place. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
Can I say something?
yeah.
So all of that is spot on and exactly what I had in mind about forgiving myself.
Mm.
And then when you were talking about forgiving, it hit me. To forgive myself is to turn around and forgive others. But if you take the word forgive and you divide it, it's for giving. You are giving to another.
Mm,
So it's like a almost a duality of meaning. Like, yeah, we need to
mm,
forgive ourselves for these things, but in that forgiving, we get to forgive. So yes, we get to forgive someone
Mm.
who's harmed us, but we also get to turn around and give the gift. It's for giving. The gift is
mm.
for giving.
That's so good. Like, I want to lick that shit. Oh yeah. That is like, this is the epitome of taste and know that I'm good, right? When God
Mhm.
says taste. No, I want
Yeah.
to taste that. I want to ingest that. Like, this is for giving. Like,
Yeah.
blow my mind. That just blew my mind. That
Yeah. And again, a duality of I have never taken that word and broken it. Like,
me neither.
It's just as you guys were talking, it was so apparent to me. It's like, okay, yes, there is forgiveness, but then take that word and it's for and give. What do? You give to, you give for someone.
So good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I
God
just
is
want a mic
good.
drop
I
and
know.
be like, "Okay, we're done." However, I love
Oh,
the group energy and we wanna honor that.
Uh,
All right. That's so good. Sherry, thank you so much.
you're
And
welcome.
again,
Thank
this
you.
is the beauty of collaboration, right? Um, we pulled the card for Sherry. God gave both of us insight. We get to say it. Sherry gets a download. Sherry gets to say it. We all grow. You all grow. That's what this is about. All right. All right, Bridget.
okay.
I moved the order of the cards. Which deck do you want?
Two.
All right. Law of attraction.
Ooh.
Okay. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. I don't know why I can't. It's like on this green and it's like everything is blending together. Oh, wait. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, you will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. I just had to get rid of the shadows and then I could actually see it. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. So interesting. I'm like, what's coming up? And it's like, nothing yet.
Mm.
Are we willing to just sit in this energy? What's coming up for each of you? As you hear this, what's coming up for each of you? How does this card mean something for each of you? As I just sit in the silence, see what comes up for Bridget. See what's coming up for you. Tap in. What does that card mean for you? Yeah, I think the thing that comes up, and I very much feel like Bridget is a huge conduit for a very evolved position of growth. I don't know if that last sentence was correct, but here we go. So often when we realize that we're the creator, so often when we read a card like this that says your investment or your thoughts or investments, choose wisely. They're immediate. It's immediate, right? It almost sometimes evokes some fear of, oh, I have to be careful. Oh, I have to be on guard. Oh, I have to control my mind. Oh, I gotta wear the get the tinfoil out and put it on my head so nobody else's thoughts interfere because my thoughts create things. And it almost evokes fear. And
Mm.
what's coming up is, and God's bigger. And nothing's going to manifest unless it was supposed to manifest, unless every thought is filtered through the hands of a really, really good dad. And he knows that we have thoughts that manifest. And he knows that what our soul really came to the planet for and what we've been programmed with. And we cannot manifest something that will ever hurt us beyond what was pre-programmed, right? It says in
Mhm.
Ephesians that God already knew the path, the good works that we would do. It before the foundations of the earth, he knew. And so this idea that our thoughts create things and that they're an investment is where we put our hope in the unseen, where we grow our faith. It's not about be careful, invest wisely. It's about, man, when you have some awareness of where your thoughts are, man, pay attention because that shit
Mhm.
creates things. Like you are a powerful being. This is a how it works, not what to do. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's what I got for you, Bridget.
I love it. I before we got on today's call, and again, I come back to you said it at the beginning of the call. We are both receiver and giver, and um, I anytime that I'm going to be working with somebody or I spend time with God before I get on a call like this, before I have a private session, before and and I always just spend that time with God to prepare myself as the conduit, as just to step in and be like, okay, this is the space for the person coming in and and God, whatever you need it to be. And this morning, God was like, don't forget just to come back to me and just rest in me. He was saying, like, you need to receive also. Just like, yes, go out and be my work, be my hands, be my feet and come back and rest in me. So everything that you said, Lori, is like again, receiver, giver, yes.
So good.
And a
Mhm.
huge reminder for me n not to forget who fills me.
Mm, preach. So good. So
Yeah.
good. So good. Okay, Sherry, I'm going to include you in this one because obviously I know where the cards are, but I
Okay.
want this to be like, even for me, I want God to speak to me. So I'm going to move the position of the cards again, and then I'm going
Okay.
to let you choose which deck.
One.
That's so funny. You guys, I changed the position of, and we chose the same deck
I
every time. I love that.
do
All right.
too.
So my card says, have confidence.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. I just, this is so good. Okay. Um, Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will bow boy buoy. What is that word?
Buoy. Buoy.
Buoy.
Buoy.
Oh,
Mhm.
like a buoy. Okay, thank you. I'm like, what? I've never even seen that word. Okay, if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith.
Mm.
I mean, it's almost like, yes, Bridget, we want to hear your insight. And if that is not what Bridget just said, if that is not what we were just talking about,
Mhm.
so anyway,
Mhm. Yeah. And one of the things confidence, as soon as confidence came up, there was this getting out of your head. All of this again, all of the thoughts going back. I love how this is all connected, all three of our cards, even like getting out of it. It's a thought. Now don't attach all the meaning that you have behind all of that and make it something, because the power is God and that buoy to hold you. And the thoughts are just thoughts. The meaning behind the thoughts don't mean anything.
I love it. And it is, again, exactly all the things that we're talking about is exactly what I have been like purposing specifically over the last couple months, where I have just said all these things that I'm trying to force,
Yeah.
trying to put into
Mhm.
what I thought I was supposed to show up and look like on this planet, and be able to just go, nope, it's all God. And I wake up every morning and go, okay, God, I mean, and there's times, right? I've been doing this for a long time. And there's times that I thought I was asking God, okay, God, what do you want me to do today? Okay, I'm getting on it. And then it's all my own thoughts. So really that letting go and going really genuinely, God, oh Mystique, and going really genuinely, really, I really only want to do what you tell me to do and not what my thoughts tell me to do. So spot on, Bridget.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
fun. This
This
is
is
so fun. So this is just what we do. And this is our gift to ourselves, to the planet. This is one of the things that brings Bridget and I so much joy, to gift this. So if this is fun for you and you like watching these, there is a link down below that you can schedule and come on and play with us. We would love that. And if you have any questions about anything we've said, please let us know. If you want to reach out to Sherry, if you want to reach out to Bridget, if you want to reach out to me, please let us know. Give us a comment. How can we serve you? How can we continue to be the hands and feet that God works through? So, anything else? Final thoughts, ladies?
Two quick ones.
Yeah.
When you were reading the one and you were having a hard time reading it, you're like, I can't read this. Oh, let me just bring it to the light. It was like out of the shadow and into the light, and you can see it. And the confidence thing is just, every time I start straying, just like what you said, into my own thoughts, God's like, remember what I gave you yesterday? Remember this, remember that. And it tethers me right back in.
Mm,
Love it.
yeah,
I love it. I love it.
yeah. This is super fun. Thank you, Sherry, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
See you next time.